servers are running slow, how to debug what has gone wrong. Then we talk about cloud, where we talk majorly about AWS. And then we start working with tools, DevOps tools like Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible. So these tools will help you to automate your task and get your work done as soon as possible. So in this training, we will be learning all the basics. So we start with basics. There is a high chance that you come from a non-IT background where you don't know what is DevOps, what is Linux, what is Git, what is CI/CD. So we start from the very basic. We start with the basics of Git, Linux. We do Python programming. We learn about database. We learn about networking. We learn about CI/CD, where we learn tools like Jenkins. We talk about containerization. Where we learn Docker, Kubernetes, Helm charts, Istio. We learn about cloud, where we talk about AWS, Terraform, Ansible. We talk about monitoring, where we learn about Prometheus, Grafana, ELK. And once all these things are done, we try to implement them in a project, hands-on oriented, real-time manner, so that you will be able to explain your project. So this, as I told you, is a project-oriented training where we start with the project work from day one. So tomorrow, if you say that I have 2 years, so see, this training will be approximately for 3 months, okay? But at the end of the training, you can say that I have an experience of 2 to 3 years. So that kind of knowledge is what I'm going to give you. So with that kind of knowledge, okay, you will be able to grab job opportunities. And that will come only when you practice along with me. So I'll tell you that you will have to create a free tier AWS account, and there you will have to practice. So I'll give you assignments, I will give you hands-on sessions where you will be learning along with me. Once all this is done, you will become a complete DevOps engineer. So when companies talk about DevOps, they see a lot of benefit. One of the most important thing is they are cost effective, they are easy to use, they are having less chances of failure, and more importantly, they are easy to understand and there are faster updates. So most of the companies, I'll say, in fact, all the companies are slowly migrating towards DevOps. Now, we also would like to go with DevOps. Now, learning is one thing, but after learning, will I get a job? So the answer here is that there are many companies who are looking for professionals with DevOps skills. Now, I will say quality DevOps engineer is what every company is looking at. Simply you go and say, you know, I saw this video, I am a DevOps engineer. No, they're saying, do you have hands-on expertise? Do you know how to integrate? Do you know how to troubleshoot? Have you done some kind of a project? That is what the company is looking at. So in this training, I'll make sure that you get that kind of knowledge, and you can see that the market is expanding, and we are expecting by 2026, these numbers will be like 4 times of what we are spending now. Now, in this world of DevOps, there are many tools, but I've shown you that there are a set number of tools which we'll pick, we'll work around that, and we'll create a project. Then once you are done with this training, you will be a full-fledged DevOps engineer where you will be able to write CI/CD pipelines, how to create pipeline, how to write delivery scripts, how to do server-side scripting, how to monitor your applications, and implement DevOps at a project level. Okay, so these are the skills which you will gather. So you become a full-fledged DevOps engineer with a good hands-on expertise on at least 20 plus tools and a real-time project experience. Now, whatever we will be doing, this entire thing we will be doing on cloud. So when I say cloud, I will be working with AWS Cloud. And there is a very obvious reason why I go with cloud, because when I say that you have to install Kubernetes. Now, let me say to install Kubernetes, I need 8 GB RAM. Now, there is a high possibility that you do not have a machine which is having 8 GB RAM. So in that case, okay, I don't want to restrict myself and implement everything on my local machine. Moreover, the companies which are working nowadays, they are implementing everything on cloud. So I will also